Good morning. How are you this morning? It's really lovely to be back. I had some lovely feedback in church yesterday that my Just 5 Minutes was missed last week. I was away on retreat, and thank you all for honouring the space and the stillness for me to do that without interruption. It's a funny old thing because it counts as work. And it is, but it's very different to take myself away from the routine, from the people, and from a lot of the all of the administrative tasks, a lot of which are not really what I came into ministry for. Leaving the people behind, well, that's the tricky bit, because that's exactly why I love doing what I'm doing, to be amongst you all and to be doing that with and through the love of God is just wonderful. And I feel very rested. I slept well. I'm not tired, and that's a huge change for me. I came straight back into harvest season, and I realised last week, and I preached about it a little bit yesterday, that harvest is my very, very favourite festival that we do. I'm not sure I'm really allowed to say that, because I probably should say Easter and possibly Christmas, but actually harvest strikes me as an unadulterated feast of joy. There's just nothing else about it. Every hymn that we sing, everything that we do within our churches, everything about it is just pure joy and thanksgiving. And it's very different from Christmas in the respect that it's not focused around money and gifts and so on. It's focused around saying thank you to God for what he has given us and celebrating that, be it with lunches or suppers or just singing joyful hymns in church. I love it. So it was a real pleasure to be back in church and to go straight into harvest. This is going to be a little short 5 minutes for you today, which makes the mock of it being 5 minutes, doesn't it? But I've come back from my retreat just filled with joy for what we are doing together, for what we will be doing in the future, and for the great thanks I have to be working and living amongst people whom I spark off and with whom I love to spend my time. What gives you unadulterated joy? What are you really thankful for that doesn't have an edge to it or a trickiness around it? Very often we're not even encouraged to be that joyful. We're encouraged to play down our utter delight about something, add in a but perhaps, or an but I wish sort of question. And something that I know about harvest is I just love it. What gives you unadulterated joy? What are you truly thankful for that you wouldn't change one dot or jot of? We all have things, don't we? And sometimes it's important to dwell in them and just sit there and think, do you know what? That is the best. So that's my invitation to you today. It's not much of a challenge, but spend those quiet times as you drink your coffee this morning, or as you're walking children to school, or digging the garden, or whatever you're doing, giving thanks for the things in your life that you are truly grateful for and which you wouldn't change for one moment. Lots of them, I'm sure. So I'm going to clear emails and stuff today, in amongst other lovely things around and about people. But yes, I'll hopefully get back to some of the messages today and tomorrow if you're waiting for me. And if I see you out and about, let's just smile and be happy. Hey, have a good day today. Lots of love to you and God bless. Bye bye.